is up, guys? It's Blackwing 2040 and I'm back with another versus for you guys, Marvel versus DC. So let's get it on. Today we are pitting pretty much the obvious copycats in Marvel and DC. We are pitting Aquaman against Namor the Submariner. Now before I begin, I want to apologize for this versus for being so delayed. It took me like forever to compare the notes of these characters because their characters, I know a little bit of Aquaman. As you guys know, my DC knowledge is like up there. My Marvel knowledge is not that good. A little bit, but it ain't that good. So it took me forever to like look up Namor, looking up facts, looking at videos online, see what I could pick up. So whatever explanation I give on both of these characters, that's the best I'm going to do, but I'm going to give it my shot, so I hope you guys enjoy this versus. So let's get down with, a little origin story, and I may butcher some of the origins, so if I get one of them, if I mess up the origin, guys, please tell me the real thing in the comment section below. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I need you guys. Alright, so let's start with Aquaman. So Aquaman is an Atlantean, born of an Atlantean mother and raised by a human father. So growing up, he realized that he was part of the sea, and his mother was the queen of Atlantis. So when he grows up and becomes king, or becomes, Aquaman, his people actually reject him just because he has blonde hair. I never understand Atlanteans' logic, but anyway. So for those who know, Aquaman's real name is Arthur. So if you hear me calling Arthur, I'm just calling him by his real name. So Arthur grows up to become the king of Atlantis, and as king, he has a duty to responsibilities, and sometimes he doesn't like it when he calls the people who live on the land surface dwellers interfere with the city of Atlantis, and that sometimes drives them to go nuts. Well, not crazy nuts, but sometimes takes drastic measures and forces his hand by having, sometimes an attack on Atlantis. But other than that, he's had powerful foes like his arch enemy Black Manta, his brother Ocean Master, and those are pretty much the only two Aquaman villains I know so far. But just so you know, you don't want to piss off Aquaman. That's all I gotta say. Now, Namor, he's worse. Namor is a lot worse. He doesn't care. Like, he has low tolerance for anybody. I kid you not. Okay, so Namor actually, he's been around since, in comic book history, he's been around since, like, I would say the Middle Ages, if I should say, because first of all, Namor is Marvel's first mutant character. He's one of the first Marvel superheroes, and pretty much he's first Marvel's anti-hero as well, because Namor, he kills. Namor he's not afraid to try. He kills. So Namor is first mutant. He has angel wings on his ankles and sharp pointy ears, makes him look like an elf, or Spock for that matter, and his head is very like shaped in a certain way, or that's probably the way it looked back then, but now it's gotten a little different. But yeah, he's the king of Atlantis in the Marvel universe. Get it? Two kings of Atlantis. Yeah, he's the king of Atlantis in the Marvel universe. He's been friends with the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the Defenders, the X-Men, mainly because he's also the first mutant. But he really has a low tolerance for anyone. Sometimes if you want to go to him to ask for help, he probably won't. He will deny it, and then it may take time for him to jog his memory, or not jog his memory, or drive his choice and say, okay, I'll help you. But he is a jerk. Like, I kid you not, he is such a jerk. He has low tolerance for anybody, and also he's part of one of Marvel's most powerful group. I think they're the most powerful group. Correct me if I'm wrong. Marvel's Illuminati, which consists of Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Professor X, and Namor. So those 6 members are part of the Marvel Illuminati. Now, I gave a little brief origin, brief origin on Namor, and of course, origin on Aquaman. Let's compare skills, shall we? So, let's start with Namor, okay? For him being the first mutant, him having ankles on his feet give him the ability to fly. He has super strength, super agility. He could swim fast underwater. He has indomitable strength, meaning like he was actually able to pummel the Hulk. Literally, he was able to take down the Hulk. And he's taken down other forces as well. And also, he's in possession of one of the Infinity Gems. Each member of the Marvel Illuminati is in possession of one of each of the Infinity Gems. Okay? Now, Aquaman, on the other hand... Oh, and I forgot to mention, Namor is... of course, he can swim fast underwater. He has the Trident of Neptune and the Protonus Horn, which calls upon other sea creatures. And he gives out an Atlantean war cry called Imperious Rex. Sorry. Alright, now for Aquaman. Aquaman's abilities, he has the ability to communicate with marine life. Pretty much he could, yes, I know, talk to fish. But anyway, he also has the Trident of Neptune in the DC universe. And of course he's strong, he's pretty much underwater. Aquaman is a lot stronger, but on land, his strength level is indecent. If we're going by many weapons that he has, of course, he had a harpoon for a hand, and then he also switched to a magical hand that was made out of water, which was really cool, by the way. It was really cool because it was able to create any weapon he desired. But mainly, I prefer him as, you know, with both hands and his trident. And of course, the trident is magical, so it has magical powers as well. Now, the main question is, who do I think will win this fight? Well, I can't put the Infinity Gem with Namor because that would be a waste. Because, well, technically, if you guys want to know the gem that is in Namor's possession, it's the Time Stone. But let's make this a very fair fight. No special, powerful, OP weapons whatsoever. Okay, so the Infinity Gem is off the board. Now, so we're just going by strength, skills, and powers. Now, let's just say, I mean, Namor he's really strong. He was able to defeat the Hulk, but tell me why this. If he was so strong to defeat the Hulk, tell me why in Avengers vs. X-Men, the Thing beat him to a pulp. That's sad. You could beat up the Hulk, but you lost to the Thing. That's sad. So, pretty much, I would say on land, Namor has it all. He could fly, he has the event, he could fly fast. You probably just pick up Aquaman and drop him to the floor. Aquaman has strength too on land, but it's just when he's underwater, that's his most powerful domain. That's pretty much where they're equal in the water. But Aquaman has a lot more control under the water because he could just call up marine life like that. For Namor, he has to get the horn and just blow it, and aquatic creatures come. But Aquaman, he has it down hard, especially him being underwater, his domain, and especially with the Trident of Neptune, he could take down Namor without a chance. So, but yeah, it does vary. If they were fighting on land, Namor would win. And plus, Aquaman's strength is not as powerful as it is when it's in the water. When they're both in water, their strengths are enhanced. But on land, Namor has the upper hand. But in water, it's more of Aquaman's hand. But guaranteed, this fight is going to be drawn into the water, and pretty much Aquaman's going to win this fight. So, in my opinion, Aquaman is going to win this. So, in the comment section below, tell me who do you guys would think would win this versus. Leave your opinions in the comment section down below. Be civil about it. We don't want to start any, fanboy wars with anyone. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next versus. We never know who. We don't even know who's coming up next, but it's going to be exciting. So until then, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden.